Hey guys, you're here with Ashley and Goran, the Kickdawgz from Pickdawgz, and all I can say is that we are very nervous here, and it's nerve-wracking. But as a Barcelona fan, I can say, suck it, Real Madrid.
Shut up. Well, I mean, I like Real Madrid. Villarreal is my favorite La Liga side, but Benzema is my favorite La Liga player.
And Timo Werner has scored a goal.
Yeah, and that was like plus 310, I think. I think we talked about that on the show. Yeah, so the problem here is I didn't have any premiums, but then I did put in the over in this Chelsea match, thankfully, because I mean, you just knew how Chelsea had to go for it. But I was thinking too that would leave them open at the back. Benzema had a header that was kind of close, hit the bar, but yeah, because also we have both teams to score on them in our Twitter doubles. So, and I had what I thought was a brilliant, easy play at a crazy price of like minus 115. I just needed 2 goals and 8 corners in this Bayern match, and if that doesn't hit, yeah, no wonder it was so cheap, because I thought that was just a mistake.
So it seems that we will hit our video parlay, though.
Which was?
Villarreal plus 2.5 and Real Madrid Chelsea over 0.75 goals in the first half.
Oh, yeah, because I had Villarreal plus 2.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So hopefully that holds. I mean, the only thing that could make that collapse is if Bayern scores 2, which is possible, but yeah.
Not only that, we will hit our live show parlay from yesterday too.
Which was?
Villarreal plus 2.5 again from you, and over 2.5 in Chelsea Real Madrid for me.
What was that worth? That was like plus 125?
Plus 158. The first one was plus 125.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah. Well,
so now,
I needed one more goal in this Bayern match, but I would prefer it be from Villarreal. But yeah, as long as they don't concede 2 late ones here and collapse, that plus 2.5 should be a good call. I know everyone had Bayern wiping the floor with them, but yeah, not with Unai Emery.
With the amount of overall shots Bayern has had, they should wipe. I mean, 21 shots on like the total shots. That's just crazy again.
Yeah.
Only 4 of those were on target though. But for our Twitter double, I think we need Lewandowski to have 2 more shots on target.
That's what I was going to ask you, because I don't keep up with that. So the site that I look at, it keeps up with all kinds of stats, but it doesn't keep up with. I mean, it probably does. I just don't know where to look for it for individual player shots or whatever.
He has 1 shot on target. Well, he scored a goal, so there's the 1 shot.
Yeah, but did he have more shots? Because shots on target is different. I mean, if has he had another shot? I don't know.
No. He has to have over 2.5 shots on target.
Yeah,
which is shots on goal. He has 1 now.
I had to mute it and cough. Yeah, well, I'm looking at that. See, they've been sitting on 5 corners forever. So, and this 1 goal. So it's not usually their style, but I'm kind of curious if Bayern is content to go to extra time here, which would seem kind of stupid with their firepower, but it's kind of what it looks like from the numbers.
Now, I do think that if it goes to overtime, the overtime shots on target will count as well.
Yes, shots on target.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, that should count, right?
Let me just see this.
Well, and it's going to depend on the book too.
Yeah, it's going to be including extra time. That's what my book says here. So
okay, good.
In case it goes to the extra time,
then yeah, you should definitely get that, because I think. And Real Madrid scored. Please be Benzema, and please don't be taken back. Hold on, you guys just have to bear with me here. Hold on. Please be Benzema. I think.
Wait, I'll switch it here and I'll tell you right away.
It looks like I don't see Benzema up there.
No, it wasn't Benzema. It was, who's that?
Was it Vinicius?
Militao, I think.
I don't give a shit. They scored. I hit my premium. As long as it counts, I am golden.
Did you hit your premium before that even?
Well, I had the over, but I also had both teams to score in this one and draw no bet on Wigan. which pushed was fine with me. But so I hit my both teams.
It was a phenomenal assist from Luka Modric. Holy crap, that guy can kick a ball. Like,
yeah, Modric is amazing, and that's what I'm hoping to see. Right. So now let's see. So wait, what is it on aggregate now? Is it tied back up or
it's tied? Yeah, it's tied.
Okay, good. Because I mean, I don't have on anything on either of these two advanced. We're just totally like ignoring these people on our show.
That was I gotta say,
and yeah, Sam's my Twitter buddy. You guys give him a follow. He's a badass in multiple sports. Sean, Roland, what an equalizer from Madrid. Yeah, not Benzema. You know what? My free play was on Twitter for there to be at least one goal in the first half and Benzema to score. There's a plus 175. I thought Real Madrid wouldn't just sit back and play defense, and so it's definitely worth a swing. But I told everyone, don't start DMing me if he doesn't score. Those are not gimmies by any means. Yeah, but I'm 2-0 now on premiums. Yes.
I told you that that win against Southampton could be a nice breakout win for Chelsea, and they did come out flying in this game, playing really, really well throughout the entire match, and they absolutely deserved the win.
You were smart and you capitalized on it, because we said during the show even, and we in our personal conversation, that all of the value on team totals was with Chelsea. Chelsea to score twice was plus money, which was insane because they had to score at least 2 just to tie it up. So yeah, you had the sense to put that in as a premium. I mean, both of the ones I put in hit, but yours was awesome at what, plus 130 or
35,
something? Yeah, that was a really nice pick.
I did have a double in Bayern to score in both halves, and the Real Madrid, Chelsea, both teams to score at plus 165. But since Bayern can't score a freaking goal,
right? Yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong. So I need 2 more corners and 1 more goal.
I don't know what game to watch, to be honest, here on my phone.
I don't know, but if by some miracle, like if Real Madrid goes all out here, like balls to the wall, and then somehow Benzema scores, holy shit, I would hit like my Twitter play, like everything would be nice.
Yeah, so I guess if Villarreal holds it like that, I don't think the overtime counts on the Asian handicap though, so I think we're good. If it stays 1-0 for Bayern. We'll hit the live show double, we'll hit the video parlay, and
the plus 2.5 has nothing to do with extra time.
Yeah. Now, I know it's hard to do it, Ashley, but should we shift to tomorrow games?
Okay, but I'm just telling you, I'm going to be sitting here staring at my phone, and my dad's got it on the Madrid, so when you keep seeing me turn, that's what I'm doing. What a game this is, though. Oh, man, if it stays tied, I want Real Madrid to go through so bad just because I love Benzema.
There's about 8 minutes left. Aggregate is 4-4 now. There's a lot at stake. There's no room for mistakes right now, so I'm not sure that either team is going to be too eager to attack.
Are you talking about in Madrid?
Yeah.
It looks like Madrid is attacking to me.
Not really.
I don't know. I don't think they want it to go to extra time. Well, we'll see. Who knows? But can you believe that at minus 115 needed Roland, I started to go with that on my double, but I decided to take a draw, no bet. I mean, they're both going in different directions, but when I broke those numbers down, it was like, yeah, that could I could have seen both teams scoring. I didn't see neither team scoring, but I'm glad I took Wigan on that super expensive draw, no bet, but in the double, I got it at a good price. So,
what are your thoughts on tomorrow's games, Ashley? Atletico Madrid, Manchester City, and Liverpool Benfica. I would say Liverpool has gotten the job pretty much done in the first leg, but
right,
Atletico Madrid and City, that could be an interesting one because Atletico Madrid has to attack. So I'm kind of looking at the over in that one, to be honest.
Or typically kind of, well, I don't steer away from these when they're, when one is up, when it's only 1-0, because it's still close. So if they're either close or tied, then I like getting involved with the second leg. Even though they are the ones who are up 1-0, I kind of like Man City's team total over 1.5. I wouldn't really be too shocked too with the way that Joao Felix has been playing, and Atletico's offense if they score. Tough to score on Man City's defense. So I think I don't have any official play on that yet. I'm sure that I will. There's never anything wrong right now with the way Kevin De Bruyne is playing to take him to scoring.
Yeah, that guy has been outstanding, and especially that game against Liverpool. So let me see what's the price on him to score at any time.
And then if you could tell me the price on Man City team total.
Minus 106, which is a pretty great price.
Over 1.5? Yeah, I really do like that.
De Bruyne to score at any time plus 300.
Really? Hasn't he? Yeah, he scored like in the last 4 or something. Yeah, I mean, I would sprinkle that. It's like people aren't going to score in every single match, but really, you want to go with the hot scorer. I mean, obviously, I was going to.
The lowest odds on Manchester City is plus 205 for Riyad Mahrez to score at any time, and that's absolutely outstanding as well.
What's the
plus 205
for Mahrez to score?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he's been taking a lot of the penalties too. So yeah, that's definitely worth a sprinkle also.
The books are not expecting goals in this one, honestly. It's like every single player is above plus 200 to score. Every single player.
But I don't think the books were expecting a lot of goals in this Chelsea match either, because you were getting plus money just for Chelsea to score twice. And what it was like, I think Mason Mount and Werner were both like over plus 300 to score. So
yeah, Timo Werner is going through a nice spell right now. He has a goal and assist in this game. He played well in the last couple of games in EPL, so he's going through a nice period right now.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. I just, I think that, like I said, even though they're 1 up, it's only 1 goal, right? So if Man City concedes 1, then they're starting all over again. So I think they'll try to snag an early one, and then maybe kind of sit back. But then the other team is going to have to press, and then we all know what happens if you press against Man City, right? They're going to hit you on the break. So yeah, I mean, just at first glance, like I kind of like, especially at that price, Man City's team total over 1.5. Yeah.
Now, what about that Liverpool Benfica game? We did mention that they got the job pretty much done in the first leg. It's 3-1 for Liverpool. This is the game where the books are expecting goals, and over 2.5 is minus 250 right now. That's the one game where I would actually look at the goal scorers as well and take Jota to score at plus 105.
Yep, and that price tells you everything about his recent form, right? Because usually you could get him at almost twice that. So yeah, Diogo Jota, he's been playing well. You know me, I always think it's worth sprinkling Salah because he's not scoring, and he's just not going to go many more matches without scoring. A lot of what I'm seeing and listening to cappers that I respect on this one are kind of expecting like a Liverpool win to 0. I do think they have a good defense, but I don't love win to 0 anyway. Not saying that it couldn't happen, but that Nunez for Benfica has been on fire. So I don't know really what angle I would approach here. Like you said, maybe a goal scorer, but with Liverpool being up, already a couple of goals, I don't really know. I don't want to try to guess if they're going to try to play defensively or open, but maybe Liverpool to win and both teams to score could have some value. I'll look at the numbers more. And I just think that Nunez guy, I mean, he's been playing lights out, so he might be worth a sprinkle.
Yeah, we know that Benfica won't just surrender. Even though they're 3-1 down, they will certainly try to score a goal. I mean, they haven't scored a lot in the Champions League at all this season.
Spit my coffee out. I don't even know why that happened, but go ahead.
But I'm looking at the price for Salah to score at minus 143. It might be worth taking something on that because he hasn't scored in his last 6 games he played for Liverpool. And that's quite a long streak for him. Yes, he scored 1 goal in last 13 games.
1 in the last 13? Has it been that many?
And that was from a penalty kick.
Yeah, and so because he's usually right, like minus 200, you know, an even higher range.
Yeah.
So yeah, still with him in that form. You know, I like getting a little bit of plus money when I take a goal scorer. Now, if he was in his typical form, I would lay that, but he's not. Villarreal scored.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
No. There's no overtime now then.
Well, I mean, it's just the 88th minute.
Let me see.
I mean, according to mine, I don't know if it gets taken back. You know, well, no, I'm no longer out in the middle of the Pacific, so I should be on. It should be pretty close to real time. I don't know. It shows the one right now, but it doesn't show a name yet.
They did score, but that might be offside though.
Was it Moreno or
No,
who?
it was Chukwueze. I could really use a goal from Bayern.
Sean said 1-1 for Bayern. You could use a goal from Bayern?
Yeah.
You're on over 2.5?
No, I have Bayern to win and both teams to score as a preview.
Oh yeah, that would be pretty.
It was a nice counter attack from Villarreal. Yeah.
How about that plus 2.5 though? Right, everyone was riding the nuts of Bayern, and I tell you, there's nothing that can replace that Unai Emery, that coaching experience.
It wasn't offside there. It wasn't offside there. No, goal will stand.
They have his name up, so
yeah, the goal will stand. Now Bayern will go all out with probably like 8 strikers.
I hope your bet hits, but holy shit, I was chatting with this guy on Twitter about it. The value on a double chance for Villarreal was like plus 345, and the value for them to advance. I'm like, why? I do understand why Bayern were favorites. Don't get me wrong. But that's why I put them on 2 of our parlays, taking Villarreal plus the goals, because there's not an Unai Emery team that's going to get smashed, number one. And number two, this Bayern team lately has not been scoring like they usually do, right? And this Villarreal
penalty for goal kick? Penalty? What?
For who? Bayern?
Goal kick. It's not a penalty. I thought he was pointing to the penalty, the referee, but no, it's a goal kick.
Well, I'll go 3-0 on premiums if I can get 2 more corners. So if these sons of bitches, now they have to go all out. So I'm so glad Villarreal scored. So they've got to get some corners here. These people probably want to hear about some of tomorrow's matches. Oh, yeah. Well, we have been talking about them. Sam, are you still here? If you are, tell me what you're thinking about Liverpool, if you think there's any value on Liverpool to win and both teams to score. Do you think that Benfica, you look at Benfica's in the exact same situation that Chelsea were in today, right? So Benfica's down 3-1, same exact score line. They're going on the road, which Chelsea had to do. So they're going into Liverpool, So I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's just a given that Benfica doesn't score. I think Liverpool advance. They're one of the best teams in the world right now. But it wouldn't shock me for scored on.
Both teams to score is minus 41 here, 141 here, which is I would say that the books are kind of leaning towards both teams to score. It's not a sure thing. Like if they were really expecting it would be like minus 175, minus 180 or something like that. But
yeah, that minus 140 something is telling you they think it's about what, a 60% chance to hit.
Yeah. I'm really nervous about this game for Bayern right now. Yep, if they get knocked out, you know that Lewandowski is coming to Barcelona next season.
If they get left out, I'm going to laugh my ass off, because that team, they've cost me so many bets this season. I don't bet on them when they play well, and then I do, and yeah. But they've not been in great form lately.
No, they haven't. They haven't been scoring a lot of goals. So I don't know what's happening in that team. How did they get into such a big hole and not being able to get out with the quality they have? But
yep. Well, I mean, you were looking, like, the numbers were ridiculous. I was looking at it last night, and I was like, Villarreal plus 1,000 on the money line. Now I wouldn't be crazy enough to take that, but a double chance, I was too chicken to put that as a premium. But I tell you what, taking them plus that goal and a half was just like.
Real Madrid is in the extra time. That one is done 90 minutes, but this one still has about a couple of minutes left.
Roland, my question: if Benzema scores in extra time, does that count for me?
Wait, let me check the.
It's not a premium, but for my Twitter play, so I had him to score, and for there to be a goal in the first half. I don't know.
I mean, it says to score at any time or just to score, so I would say it's going to count.
So it should count, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So then I still have a slight chance.
Roland, nothing will happen to Chelsea. They will keep playing, keep spending money because another rich guy is going to buy them. So nothing significant is going to happen if Roman Abramovich sells it. Not if, when he sells it.
He has to sell. Yeah, that guy's.
So we did with 2 of our parlays. I'll take that.
Oh yeah, and we have to update. So we did win.
Video parlay, and we did win the live.
Remember? And then there were some shenanigans, so they canceled the bet. So we actually did end up pushing that one off instead of losing and winning that one. So
yeah,
we just need to get the odds worked out, and then I'll tweet out what that was because I know some of y'all bet that.
PGC, I don't think that for a goal scorer only 90 minutes count. I think that counts for goals or the
totals
results.
Yeah, it counts for totals, money lines.
Halftime, full time, stuff like that. But I think that for goal scorers, the overtime counts as well. I'm not sure though. Don't take my word for it.
Yeah, and handicaps count too, right? So because like if you have Villarreal say plus 1.5 and Bayern, if it ended up going extra time, as if it's 1-1, which isn't the scenario with them. But yeah, that your plus 1.5 is good no matter what happens in the extra time.
Now, Ashley, we are getting close to the end of our show. We haven't been that productive, but let's do a double for tomorrow.
We've been plenty productive. I've been sitting here. The team I needed to score scored.
Yeah, I needed 1 more goal in this Bayern game, but
I just need 2 more corners. Are they not gunning for it, or what are they doing? All right.
No, it's game over for Bayern. Fuck you.
How many people's futures just went down on that one? How many had Bayern winning at all? I think it's hilarious. Yeah, Roland, it could be how you place it. But, with goal scorers, usually it just says to score any time. So like Goran said, typically it'll say like including extra time if you're betting like handicaps and totals and things like that. I'll take, it's a really good price. I'm going to take Man City's
game over. Oh my God. Everything just got wide open for Manchester City to win the Champions League.
Yep.
I would say that
I think they're going to go for it. So I'm going to take, I think, their team total over more.
Whose team total? Manchester City team total?
Yep. No.
That is minus 106. Wait, let me write this down.
Dumb bastards. Villarreal couldn't get a single corner. Are you kidding me? I would have been 3-0 instead of 2-1.
Man City team total 1.5. What's the price of that on your book there?
Let me pull it up. It's 106 on yours.
Minus 106, yeah.
Okay. Manchester. Let it go. Okay, so on mine, it's minus 105.
Okay, that's the same price. I don't think I need to force anything here. I will take Liverpool Benfica over 2.5. Just straight over 2.5. And that's plus 173 for a parlay on my book here.
So do I just pronounce that Seun Akambala? Yes. We cash. I don't know if you're talking about the parlay, but we've been hitting the shit out of different ones. And thank you, Joe, becoming a new member. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Joe.
Welcome to this craziness.
Unfortunately, we did lose Twitter parlay.
Who's lost?
What? We did.
Whose pick lost?
Oh, I see. We did.
We did. We did indeed
Yeah, we did.
lose that one.
Hey,
We've been
but
smacking the parlays though. I mean, between our videos, Twitter, and live shows, like we've been hitting a
yeah,
lot.
at least the score on our head-to-head parlays is no longer 3-1. It's 3-2 now since Saint July game got pushed on most books. It didn't mind.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm still up, and I will keep the lead. You can count.
It's gonna be 4-3 for me on Sunday.
No.
Well, I'm never too eager
What
to
are the odds on that? The Man City and then the over 2.5. That should
plus
be
173.
Okay, yeah, that's really good.
I'm never too eager to leave the live show, but I want to go watch the overtime in Real Madrid and Chelsea.
Yes, and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that Benzema nets one and that Real Madrid advances. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Thanks again, Joe. Hopefully we're here 7 days a week, so tune in and become part of the gang because we're a crazy crowd here.
Yeah, we are.
Goran, keep your eye on that guy. He's a crazy one.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Sometimes.
You're only the most laid back person I've ever met in my life.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Oh, well. One of us has to be.
Yeah, that's true. Perfect balance because I am lots of things and laid back in one.
No.
All right. Well, we will see you guys and gals tomorrow.
If I said all the swear words that I got from you in our messages, that I think we would get banned from Twitter.
Yes. That's the only Croatian I know so far, but I will be learning more. All right, Roland. Yep, you have a good day, Sean, everybody, and we will see you at same time tomorrow.
And expect another double on a YouTube video later on, so stay tuned for that as well, guys.
And hopefully he won't lose this time.
Oh, we lost. See you guys tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Eastern.